Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Jonah Bills of Lakeview Cross Country. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. So just talk about the season so far and how things are going.
So it was going pretty good at first, and then I've been out for multiple weeks due to like an injury. We thought it was like my calf, and so like we thought I tore it and stuff. So I had to get an MRI and stuff like that. Couple weeks, like probably last week, and nothing was wrong with my calf apparently, because that's what we thought was the problem. So I'm back able to run again. It was like a hamstring injury. So yeah, I'm back to running again, but start of the season was pretty good. And then yeah, a little rough bump, but we're back into it now. So
Yeah. What are some of the things that you worked on this off season?
definitely getting mileage, I think, is a big one. Because previous years I didn't really have a lot of mileage. And mileage really I just need time on my legs and mileage. And then doing some doubles during the summer really helped. So yeah, and speed work.
Yeah. Big meet days, coming up. I know you've had a few big ones.
Yeah.
What were some of the big races that you did? It's like, yeah, we really did well at this.
Probably Portage Early Bird, I feel like, because I don't think we were, because it's always a meet, because it's our first meet. We always do that our first meet, so it's kind of sets our team up the season of where we are, and I feel like we really showed where we are and stuff compared to other teams, and like it was really a meet where we're like, okay, now we can get into this, and we're looking pretty good and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. It just, the varsity runners that you have on your squad really has been pretty good. Just kind of talk about them for a sec.
So Aiden, he's our number one runner. He's just positive dude all around. He's just really good role model when it comes to running, and we always want to run up with him and stuff because he's definitely one of the best in the state. So definitely he's really good. And then we have Braden, Josh, Alex, who are really close to each other. So they're always really good people to push each other. And so they really are backbone of our team, because if one of them doesn't do so well, they're gonna all be pushing each other. So those two will do well and stuff. And then we have Carter Hughes, too, who's also freshman. He's really fast. He ran a 54 last year in the 400 meters in the eighth grade. So he's definitely something really. He's gonna be something really special, definitely. So yeah,
Yeah. Remind what grade are you again?
I'm a junior.
So what's it just, knowing that, going from your sophomore year, what goals did you set for yourself for this year?
So this year I really wanted to like sophomore year I had a breakout season. I really wanted to keep that momentum going and stuff. So I really wanted to break 16, probably by Otsego, and haven't been able to do that since I've been out. But just right now, it's just getting to states, and that was a big one because I really wanted to run at states, and I haven't been able to do that. So that was a really big goal.
Okay. Next few weeks, it's going to be jam packed because conferences are right around the corner. And then
Yeah.
in a few weeks, we're all going to be at MIS.
Yeah, it's really, these last weeks really show you how much training you've put in, and it's really fun. These are my favorite weeks of running.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Got
Okay. So, who was the person that you really kind of looked up to? You know, who's kind of like who's kind of helped you the most and all that.
it. A lot of people have helped me. I feel like each year I have like someone really new that really just inspires me. My freshman year it was Devon and Janjo. He was a senior. He was our captain. He's at USC now. He was really just really smart guy. Really helped me mature from being a little bit annoying to like kind of like building up to who I am now. So he really helped. And then sophomore year was Caleb Boss. He just really helped and stuff with the just maturing and helping people and just supporting you when you're increasing your speed and stuff, and just giving you that extra motivation to work hard every day and stuff like that. And then this year it's definitely been Aiden Moore. he's just someone I need to run up with all the time, and he just helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, Aiden was on this podcast not too long ago.
Yep.
So let's see. Outside of running, outside of school, what do you like to do?
I love to hang out with my friends. I really do. I hang out with Alex Parker a lot. I also love to bike. Biking's so much fun. Just nice to get outside and keep doing stuff. Activities are so much fun for me. And then I like to game a little bit.
Okay. Um, what do you eat before race?
It's a lot. Usually track meets, I eat pasta, and then cross country meets, I won't eat something as like crazy fueling because I only have one race, so I
Yeah,
don't need that to keep replenishing. But it's usually like some sort of like meat or like steak I eat. So that usually helps me during the races.
yeah. Night before, what do you like to do? Like, what do you eat the night before a race? I always gotta ask that.
Night before the race, hmm. I usually just eat like a bunch of food. I eat a lot of bars, like protein bars, and just a lot of carbs. So I'm ready to burn them and stuff. It's not really a singular meal.
Yeah, for sure. And then finally, what is something people do not know about you?
Something people do not know about me. Hmm. I played soccer for a long time. So I played it since probably like 6 years old, all the way up to eighth grade year.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Um, all right. And then finally, just kind of what are your next races coming up?
My next races are coming up are conference. I'm gonna run that. I don't know if I'm really gonna run it. I think I'm just gonna pay someone because I decided to run regionals as my like next race, big one. And regionals is October 21st. So that should be really fun to run. And then we'll see if I qualify for states for that. And another race I'm running is the Meet of Champions race for Michigan. I think that's November 11th.
Yeah.
So we'll see how I do there and stuff like that.
All right. Well, Jonah, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon.
Got it. Thank you.